Well, here it is, the BSA Goldstar. I wanted to ride it as soon after I'd ridden the the Royal Enfield Interceptor in order to compare the two. I rode that about 10 days ago. First things first, I think it's a better looking bike. The disc brakes on the front, on the near side, rather than on the other side. So the same side as the exhaust pipe here, and I think that works better. On the Enfield, it's on the other side of the wheel. Let's go in close. Brembo brakes, nice alloy wheels, nice plastic, but got the old struts, looks good. Actually does a purpose, stops the crud getting up there. The elephant in the room is that radiator. It's too big, it's too ugly. Something on here is fake. I'm not sure what it is because I didn't know enough about it, but it all looks quite good. Tank looks lovely, badge is quality. Not so keen on this welding along here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a bit ugly. Saddle's comfortable, bit longer than the Royal Enfield, so better for a pillion. No melting on that pipe from the pillion foot or boot, so that's nice to see. The suspension, slightly better than the Royal Enfield, but still not great. The rear brake, if you'd have to be told you were putting it on to actually know. A lot of people have said about the stickers. Looks nice enough. Yeah, I'd rather they were engraved. Rear end looks better than a Royal Enfield. Smaller indicators, not so cruddy looking. Look, it's got a USB thing there, that's good. Round here, there's some wear on the clutch housing. I don't know if you can see that from feet, so that's going to wear and not look good. Got an idea they're painted and not actually alloy, so that's a bit of a bummer. Mirrors not as good as the Enfield, but to be fair, I didn't bother adjusting them. Switch gear looks a bit better than the Royal Enfields. None of it's going to win any awards. I could find these twin dials easier to read than the Enfield. I don't know why, but I just do. They've been criticised for being too flat and should come up a little bit more, but I didn't have a problem with it. People say they're reversed. They're not reversed, they just start in a different place and go round to there rather than start here and go up to there. I like it, yeah. Again, with the BSA, I would want all this chrome. Make it look like chrome top fork yokes, chrome handlebars, chrome that. Make it look a bit more retro. These feel a bit better than the Royal Enfield. Nice old-fashioned forks. Nice BSA headlight. Performance-wise, maybe a little bit slower than the Royal Enfield Interceptor, but that's not what it's for. It goes fast enough. It pulls you along. It's nice. You do feel a bit of vibration through the pegs and the saddle and the tank, just enough to know you're on a motorbike rather than it be anodyne. It's certainly not intrusive. It's a single cylinder 650. It rides extremely nicely, and that wouldn't bother me at all. Nice little badge there. Exhaust sounds nice. Probably I preferred it to the Royal Enfield. Overall, it's a very nice bike. They need to ditch the radiator. You know, I don't understand, because that looks like just one they've bought and put on, where they could make one that was more narrow and longer. I know it has to be bigger, I think something to do with it being a single cylinder, but they could make it longer and narrower so that it's not quite so intrusive. Although I'd rather look at that than that massive Easter egg that you've got down on the Royal Enfield. Yeah, I like this bike a lot, but again, it's a naked bike. I'd want a screen. I could feel the noise, you know, through my through my ears. I said that last time. Yeah, where else are you going to hear noise? But yeah, my helmet was noisier because it's a naked bike. So I'd want better soundproofing, better earplugs, better helmet, or a screen. And obviously it's colder on a cold day, but it's actually warmed up quite nicely. It's a very nice bike. I prefer it to the Royal Enfield. And yeah, I could find room for it, but I couldn't, my conscience wouldn't allow me to buy two bikes, and neither would the fact that I don't have any money. But it's a super bike.